They call it an art, a craft, a noble trade passed down through generations. Me, I call it my personal 7-day-a-week purgatory. Welcome to the gilded Shears, where dreams of a decent haircut come to die. And I'm the guy holding the shovel. My first victim, client, shuffles in. He wants something airy, something with movement. He shows me a picture, not of a celebrity, not of a model. He shows me a picture of a cumulonimbus cloud. Like that, he says, dead serious. But, for my head, I've learned to translate these requests. Airy means, I haven't washed this in 3 days and I need you to fix it. Movement means, I want to look like I'm in a shampoo commercial, even though my hair has the consistency of hay. And like a cloud means I have no idea what I want, so I'm making it your problem. Next up is the scholar, the man who got his cosmetology degree from the University of YouTube. You need to use the number 3 guard, but at a 47-degree angle, he instructs. I saw it in a video. The guy had like 1 million subscribers. Right. Because a guy filming in his bathroom is the authority on hair. Never mind my years of training. Never mind the fact that his hair looks like a startled badger. He has 1 million subscribers, so I must be the idiot. Then you get the miracle seekers. They come in with a scalp as barren as the Sahara and a picture of some rock star with a mane like a lion. Can you do this? He asks, pointing to the photo. His hopeful eyes meet mine in the mirror. Sir, I'm a barber, not a wizard. I have scissors and a comb, not a magic wand and a bag of holding full of hair plugs. The best I can do is make your remaining 3 hairs look really good. Is that a miracle? On a good day, maybe. And don't get me started on the confessions. I'm not a priest, I'm not a therapist, but for some reason, the minute the cape goes on, I become the keeper of all secrets. I know about Barry's affair, Kevin's weird rash, and Steve's controversial opinions on garden gnomes. It's not just the psychological damage. It's a physical assault, the constant snipping of your own knuckles, the back pain from leaning at an angle that would make a yoga master weep, the tiny, itchy hairs that get everywhere. I found one in my sealed container of leftover pasta last night. I'm not kidding. But the ultimate sin, the one that makes me question all my life choices, is the client who shows up with a head so greasy you could fry an egg on it. They waltz in, reeking of last night's mistakes and 3-day-old hair product and say, just a quick trim, mate. And yet, every now and then, a miracle happens. The lighting is perfect. The hair is clean. The client just grunts, do whatever. And for 15 glorious minutes, I get to actually do my job, to sculpt, to create. The scissors feel like an extension of my hand. The final result is clean, sharp, perfect. The client looks in the mirror, gives a slow, appreciative nod, and for a split second, I remember why I started this. For that nod, it's almost enough to make me forget about the clouds, the badgers, and the garden gnomes. Almost. Just when I'm about to taste freedom, the door swings open. It's him, the just squeeze me in guy. He's got a hot date, a job interview, a court appearance. It's always something. Need to look sharp, mate? Got 20 minutes? He asks, blissfully unaware that my soul has already clocked out for the day. 20 minutes. He says. An hour later, I'm sweeping up a mountain of his precious, time-sensitive hair. The shop is dark, the street is empty, and I'm humming a sad little tune about the joys of overtime. The date was probably a disaster anyway. I might have accidentally given him a tiny bald spot, on purpose. Then comes the ultimate test of my patience, the child. This isn't a haircut, it's an exorcism. The kid screams, kicks, and flails like he's fighting off invisible demons. The parents just stand there, offering helpful advice like, he doesn't like loud noises, as I'm trying to wield a buzzing instrument of follicular destruction next to his ear. Just a little trim off the top, the mother says. I do exactly that. I remove 1 millimeter of hair. Oh my God, it's so short. You've ruined him, she shrieks, as if I've just shaved the family dog. Now I'm not just a barber, I'm a monster who destroys childhoods, one bad haircut at a time. After the drama, you crave silence, and then you get it, too much of it. The silent one. He communicates only through a series of grunts and vague gestures. I'm left to decipher his ancient unspoken language. Is that a nod of approval or a neck spasm? The world may never know. The universe loves balance. So after the mute comes the filibuster. This guy will talk about his fantasy football team for 45 minutes straight. I don't know what a tight end is, and I don't care. But I'll nod and smile, all while mentally replaying every episode of a TV show I've ever seen just to stay sane. $25 for a haircut? He scoffs, as if I've just asked for his firstborn child. My cousin's neighbor's dog walker does it for $5 in his garage. I just want to tell him to go to his cousin's neighbor's dog walker then. I'm sure the quality is comparable. And then there's the classic, "Oh man, I left my wallet in the car. I'll be right back." He says it with such sincerity you almost believe him. You never see him again. Or you do, 6 months later, walking on the other side of the street pretending he doesn't recognize you. Some days, I feel like I'm living in a snow globe. A horrible, greasy, human dandruff snow globe. A client will shake his head, and suddenly it's a winter wonderland on his shoulders and my floor. I should start charging extra for scalp exfoliation services. The haircut is done. He loves it. He's a new man. He walks to the counter. He pulls out his wallet. This is the moment. The dance of the awkward tip. He fumbles with the bills, looks at the credit card machine, and then hands me exact change. "Keep the 2 cents, he says with a generous wave. But the worst part of the day, the absolute lowest point, is the question. "So, is this what you always wanted to do?" they ask, with a tone that's half pity, half morbid curiosity. They see the apron, the stray hairs, the weary look in my eyes, and they think, no one chooses this life. Did I dream of spending my days wading through other people's hair and neuroses? I dreamed of being a rock star, an explorer, a chef. But life has a funny way of trimming your ambitions down to a sensible, low-maintenance cut. I turn off the lights, lock the door, and walk out into the night. The gilded Shears sign hums behind me. Another day, another dozen heads. Is it a noble craft? An art? Maybe. Or maybe it's just a job. And tomorrow the circus starts all over again. Lucky me.